Hey everyone, and welcome back to another speed paint video. For today's speed paint video, we're going to be doing Dazzle's redesign. So again, let's just skip everything and get right into the video. Hey everyone, this is Cindy Lou. You're probably wondering where the video is. Yeah, I'd like to know that too. I recorded the video while I was drawing, and it had saved until I woke up today and checked my files, and the video is corrupted. Yay. So unfortunately there will be no video for Dazzle's redesign. Luckily the drawing itself did save, just not my video process. 11 minutes of me drawing Dazzle gone. Lately my tablet's been acting weird and I've had to delete so many things. I use the app Sketchbook to do my drawings, and Sketchbook, every time you do a different, edit to your drawing, it makes duplicates of the drawing for every time you save it. And so it makes it hard for me to know which ones I should delete and which one I should keep, so, which one is my actual finished product. And so when I go, cleaning my Google Photos so my tablet doesn't run out of space, I end up accidentally deleting the actual drawing itself, and then when I go back into Sketchbook, because I deleted the actual drawing but I'm stuck with all the duplicates, Sketchbook will no longer let me access the drawing. Like, all the files are gone, and so it sucks. uh, I've been told to try other drawing apps where even if you delete the duplicates or the drawing itself, the files are still there and you can still access your drawing. I just don't know which drawing apps to use. If any of you know any drawing apps I could look where this doesn't happen, please let me know. I love Sketchbook though, I really do. When I first started doing digital art, I used to use ISPS Paint. Is that how you say it? I don't know. And then I used that for like so many years. All the old videos you see on my YouTube video were used with that app. And then I switched to Sketchbook because I just liked the formatting more, and I've been using that for years now. So if I have to use a different drawing app, I'll kind of be reluctant to let this one go. I don't like change. I'm very emotionally attached to things. Anyways, to make this video somewhat salvageable, I'm just gonna show you guys the finished product of my Dazzle redesign, and I'll just, explain my thought process there. Again, really sorry for no video. Let's just get into the drawing. Okay, and here is my Dazzle redesign. Again, I really wish you guys could have seen the actual speed paint towards this, but my video was corrupted. Hopefully this doesn't happen for the other ones. Otherwise, we're gonna have a problem, and I'm gonna quit. But let's get into the redesign. So, for the Lunar and Earth show's Dazzle, when I first watched it and both her and Evelyn were present in the same room, I was so confused. I was like, huh? I was like, but if she's alive, then how is she here? Like, because technically one can't be alive if the other one hasn't died yet. That sounds gruesome, but it's basically how it works in the main universe. Then Pinky D told me that it's because this Dazzle actually works for President Earth, and she is not from this dimension. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. And then my brain caught up with it. And I was like, oh, no, we're going to have some serious trauma. Please, writers of the Lunar and Earth show, spare the children. They're not going to. They're not going to spare the children. Anyways, so for Dazzle, I actually redesigned her first out of everyone. It was the spawn of a moment kind of decision. I had redesigned her on a notebook paper at my job because I had been watching Spaghetti's series of her reboot redesigns, and Dazzle was the first one I wanted to redesign. I had sketched her out, and in my speed paint video, that sketch was actually one of the references. So sadly, you guys can't see it, nor did I save a picture of the picture, so I can't show it on here either. It wasn't that good. I messed up her legs so bad. I can't draw deer legs or animal legs. I'm learning, okay? So basically, for Dazzle's redesign, I just wanted her to have more of a deer feeling. Her actual avatar is super cute. Whoever made Dazzle's avatar, I love you. And all her outfits are so pretty. Um, One thing I do see a lot of people in the fandom is they don't understand uh LAES's Dazzle's redesign, because the white part of her dress, they keep saying it looks like an apron, and people are like, yeah, her little rainbow dress with her apron, and people are like, no, it's not an apron, it's the dress. And I can kind of see what they're, what they're saying. But Dazzle, I feel like she wears those really overgrown outfits because they look so cute on her. And I originally wanted to do that. I wanted her to have that kid sense of fashion where they have an overgrown everything and it makes them look really small. But I decided um against it. Uh Sorry, I got sidetracked. I decided against it, and I decided to give her an actual dress. Yes, this dress is based on OG Dazzle's actual little overalls, but I did give her more of a indigo color instead of the blue that OG Dazzle has. Um, I gave her more deer features. I wanted her antlers to show a little bit more, because sometimes I forget she has them. I originally did want her to have bows, but I was like, no, let's stray away from the OG Dazzle. Give her her own. So she just has cute little pigtails. I made her hair curlier and longer. I just thought it was cuter that way. Um, I gave her more markings on her face, like a deer. Her nose is bigger. I don't know, I just wanted to emphasize the deer bits more. I don't think I did that good of a job. This is my first time drawing deer hooves, so I hope I did it right. That back perspective... That... Sorry. That back perspective of her hooves, I messed up on those. I don't know how to draw the back of a deer's hooves. Please scold me on that. I really liked how her tail came out. I wish we saw more of her tail. It's not really that noticeable. I don't know if she has a tail in her model. Does she? I kept a little cowlick. I love cowlicks. I think they're really cute. So she has that. I went for a more yellowish cream for her. I just think it goes really well with her skin tone. Her freckles, instead of them being white, I made them dark because in her poster they're dark, and I just thought it gave a pop of color, balance all the lights and the darks in her design. So she gets a bunch of mini dark freckles. Now, her pendant is the one thing I wanted to talk about. You see how she has this little flower necklace? This is my big brain idea. So, since we know that Dazzle works for President Earth and she reports to her, I thought it'd be really cool if President Earth gave this Dazzle this little flower pendant that everyone else sees, and it's like, oh, it's really cute, it brings some pop into her outfit, but there's a deeper meaning to it, like Dazzle. It's actually a nanny cam. It records and it reports back to President Earth. So I thought that'd be really cool. Give her some kind of spyware on her, incorporate it into her daily outfit. Plain in sight that the others do not know. So that's what that flower pendant is for. It looks cute, it goes with her outfit, but in reality, it is a nanny cam, and it reports directly back to President Earth. And Dazzle doesn't let anyone touch it. And everyone just thinks it's because it's her favorite necklace, because, kids. Kids always have that one item that they're super possessive of, and no one is allowed to touch for the sake of it. So everyone just excuses it at that. So that's what that flower pendant is. It's to report back to President Earth. And then her little bracelet, I don't know. I feel like she either made it with Earth or Lunar, or maybe even Andromeda. And it's just a part of her outfit. That one doesn't have any actual meaning. It's actually just something she made. Or maybe she made it with Evelyn. I don't know. She just has it. I thought it'd be cute. I think that's everything. Yeah, I think that's everything for Dazzle's redesign. So yes, that was my Dazzle redesign. Again, really sorry that there is actually no speed paint video to this. But, yeah, that was everything. I really hope you guys like this Dazzle redesign. It is really cute, in my opinion. I actually liked how it turned out. And I will see you guys for the next one. There is a storm coming. I live in Texas. And I don't know how long the storm is going to last or what's going to happen, if we're going to run out of power or anything. So the others might be delayed. I don't know when I'll get to them because I'm also going back to work tomorrow. So just be patient with me, okay? I will doodle when I have the chance, but I don't want to doodle without recording. I have to doodle when drawing. I have to record when drawing. So we'll just see when I have free time, okay? But this has been my redesign of Dazzle, and this has been my commentary for it. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you guys in the next ones. Bye!